That way because that's for the cold open, Sean.
Yes.
Or the hot open, as we might
The
call
hot
it.
open. Quite
Toasty
right.
open.
The boiling open.
Boiling. I hope you're not expecting too much, because I feel a bit like this interview is I'm the equivalent of, the blobfish. Have you heard of the blobfish?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the equivalent in this heat of the blobfish when it's brought up to the surface and it becomes
At the very sad
when it dies.
Yeah. When it dies.
Hello and welcome to Shut Up and Answer the Question, the show where we take a bloody long time to answer the question. We really do. I'm Ethan Lawrence.
And I'm Sean Antony.
It is hot. It is the hottest day of the year.
I am really uncomfortable, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it.
No, this is shit and bad.
And for those of you who are listening who are not in England and think we're just overreacting, our houses are built to retain heat. It's not a good situation, man.
There's no getting through to those Yanks. They won't hear it.
No,
they won't hear. They listen, but they don't hear.
And I don't know, houses made out of balsa wood and dreams.
I wish I lived in a balsa wood dream house.
Yeah.
Instead, I live in a sensible winter house.
Yes, in the middle of summer.
In July. We're recording this in July. Oh, peek through the curtain. I'm just not... Okay, right. I'm going to put some pod bump at the top, if that's all right, because we don't do that enough.
No. Yeah.
If you want to follow the pod, you can go on Instagram to Shut Up and Answer Pod. If you want to follow the pod on TikTok, you can follow it at Shut Up Pod. If you want to send us an email with a question to ask a guest, potentially, then you can do that at shutuppod@yahoo.com. That's SHUTUPPOD at YAHOO.com. I think that's all of it. Oh yeah, there's a Discord. If you want to join the Discord server, the link to it is in the pod bump and in the link trees of all the available people. If you go on we have a guest today, Sean.
Yeah, we have a guest, and she's very patiently been sitting through all of this chaos, suffering through the heat with us. So
it's about time we bring her in, I think.
Yes, please. Yeah. It's only
right. Well, I've done my
polite.
usual. I've got page and a bit of A6. So she's gonna have to sit there now as I read her career to her in the uncomfortable heat.
Right.
And then we'll get on with it. Okay. Our guest this episode is a star of stage and screen, co-creator of the comedy group Zazu. She is a character comedy machine, also being a mainstay on Horrible Histories and Horrible Science, probably best known for her extraordinary performance of Elizabeth I. Her TV credits also include Red Rose and Romantic Getaway, as well as writing and producing the upcoming short film Sole Heirs. She's now breaking into solo stand-up comedy, where she is destined to be one of the greats. Please welcome a lady who I once had to escape a blizzard-riven Glasgow with in a way that, in sort of a manner of like the Fall of Saigon. It really was that bad. And speaking of extreme weather events, hottest day of the year, please welcome Harrie Hayes.
Hey! I only like to spend time with you in extremes of weather. That's my favorite, just to see how we cope.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I think, in fact, the last time why is my door knocking? What is going on? I can't deal with this.
It's too hot.
More than one thing's happening.
There's too much going on.
Is that an internal door or an external door?
I think it's an external door, and there is a dog barking, and I'm overstimulated.
Oh no.
Do you know what? The door is knocking again. I'm going to go deal with this. Sean, can you just speak with Harrie for a minute? Ask how she is.
Of course. How are you doing, Harrie?
I'm well. Do you know what? When you said overstimulated, I ended up burning like a big, just a line across my shoulders, because when we were filming the short, because I felt too overstimulated by the... Oh, what's that? Gosh, I'm quite distractible. Sorry.
No. That is us all over. That's how the format goes.
Ethan, I'm just saying that I was. Oh wait, you can hear me now. Massive package.
Clip that.
Ethan's got a massive package,
and
everyone
got something delivered. Hey-o, etc. It's too hot for this.
It's too hot for this. No, when you were talking about being overstimulated, when we were shooting the short film, it was so hot that I ended up burning a slice of my back here that was the only bit exposed because I was too hot. I was trying to remember lines and I was trying to produce things. And someone said, "Do you want to put some sun cream on?" I was like, "I've got too many things going on at the moment." And that was the thing. Putting sun cream on was the thing that was going to tip me over the edge. So I didn't do it, and then I had a sore back for a good week.
In a way, leads to further overstimulation because you're now constantly aware of it.
Constantly aware, and then obviously I'm thinking about the consequences of that in the future.
Yeah, at least I'm not the only one who thinks that. As soon as I get, especially as a bald man, I just go out for 10 minutes and I just come up with a nice red cap on my my scalp. But yeah, every time afterwards, you're like, oh, this is going to have some uppance to come, isn't it?
Better keep a watch on that on the dome. Yeah,
or probably more a hat. Watch is a bit small.
Or a hat.
That's good shot.
Sorry, that was awful.
No, I liked it.
You shot a shot. You've got to shoot your shots.
There we go.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And hey, you know what? If you shoot for the moon, you'll land upon the stars.
Exactly.
It's a mon, not a pond. It's too hot. Have I mentioned that?
There's proper effort into just like, right, okay, I've got to say something.
Words. But very exciting with the short film. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, I can. So it's a short that me and a friend wrote a couple of years ago. We've been in the sort of meetings with production companies. Oh yeah, we like it. We're just going to pass it on to our boss and see what they think. Rounds for a while. That was last year. And it kept sort of getting to a point where it's like, well, it there's no space on the slate or whatever it is, right? Or whatever they like to tell you. And we applied for funding, couldn't get funding. And so we were like, well, should we just try and make it? It's a bit mad, but when you just sort of think, if I don't think about it too hard, then maybe it will just happen, which is what ended up happening. But we had Jez, the lovely Jez, Jeremy Hewson, our DOP.
Yeah, lovely man, a lovely man.
So lovely, so good, and he's so good at comedy. So you can kind of trust that it'll look beautiful and it'll be funny.
He was DOP on the first ever thing I did.
Really? What was that?
That was Bad Education 13 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a sort of co-thing with him and Ben Gosling-Fuller, who was directing, and I was like, so when he came in for Horrible Histories, I was like, Jez, where have you been all my life?
Oh my gosh, because you were a kid, weren't you, when you did that?
I was 19.
That's a kid.
That's a child. Yeah. That's a little baby.
Yeah, a wee baby. And then you reunited. Yeah. Well, he's our DOP and a wonderful team. We had lots of people who just really did more than we can ever say thank you for.
Was it one of those situations where you were kind of sort of calling in favors?
Oh yeah. We're like, please. Please. It's a short film, but it's also sort of a proof of concept. So the hope is, if there's ever a chance of making it into something a bit bigger, there's an obvious team that we have, and it would be a different game altogether with money, hopefully. But it just was like it was baking hot both days. Everyone put in everything they could, and it felt very restorative, I think, for us at least. It's very exciting to get to make it.
Especially after 2 years of faff.
Oh, endless faff. I think that's what it was. It was the faff sort of ground us down to the point where we're like, well, we just have to make it, don't we? And
I mean, producing anything is 99.9% faff, and then the rest of it is effort and sweat.
Yes, yeah, and sleepless nights and just on your phone.
Let's not forget the insomnia.
Especially with talking to Ethan about these kinds of projects, it just seems like the whole process just seems glacial, and especially when people then like say about how things have come up at the same coincidental time. You're like, you don't realize how long this has been in the can, man.
It's so weird because it's like it's glacial until it isn't.
Mm.
Like nothing will happen for months and months and months, and then they're like, "Right, are you free in 2 days?"
Yeah. For everything. Like, can you come down right now for a costume fitting?
Where is it?
Yes.
The arse end of Scotland. Okay, sure. I'll hop on a train.
Absolutely. In this weather, I'm sure it would be fine.
And
Being
then
on a
covered
train
in
in this.
gunge or slime or whatever it was.
Slime.
Oh, we will get onto that. But
Yeah.
Harrie, we have asked you on because we need a question answered,
Great.
and I've pulled it from the vault, and I quite like this one actually. I think
It's a vintage.
It's quite whimsical. This one, I think
Oh.
I think you'll quite enjoy it.
Wait.
It's from Jennifer Wilmore.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Jennifer
Thanks,
Wilmore,
Jennifer.
friend of the pod, and she has asked. You have been given an elephant as a gift and you are not allowed to get rid of it. What are you doing?
And I'm not allowed to get rid of it.
You must keep the elephant.
And I've got to keep the elephant healthy.
I think the implication of the question is that
that's
the elephant is
that's
not...
a moral question for me to answer, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you know what? Let's define the parameters. Are we just keeping the elephant or are we keeping the elephant alive?
Well, it doesn't say it's alive. It could be a stuffed elephant. It could be a wee wooden one.
I think. Oh yeah, but the thing with that, Sean, is that it sort of undermines the power of the question. Because if it's just a small wooden elephant, you can
That's
just say,
going in the attic.
I'll just put it
There
up.
we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, well,
One of those
then.
really cool sort of like, like beautiful sort of sculptural pieces that you can keep in the garden and confuse your neighbours with.
Confuse your neighbours.
Yes, there's
I'd love to confuse my neighbours.
Up where I live, just a short walk away, there is a family who, because they have so many people passing and looking into their garden, they have actually got numerous sculptures of different animals and stuff like that, and it's become a little sort of a local tourism spot where you can just go in and just see. Yeah, it's just very random. It's someone's house with a garden, but it's just filled with all these animal statues. But everyone's, oh, look at that! That's nice.
Gosh, that's very attention seeking, isn't it?
Yeah,
That feels like having your Christmas decorations up in September.
Okay, so we will get back to the elephant, but Christmas decorations. I was walking down the street near me. This was about a month ago, and it was at night, and I was on my own, so I have no one to validate the story. I walked down the street, and just a mid-terrace house had a full curtain of Christmas lights, just all over the house, and it was lit up. Okay, and I was like, well, that's a bit weird, but fine, maybe it's a party. It was a midweek evening, so probably, I don't know. Right, I get home, I tell my partner about it, and I was like, we'll see if it's on the next time we walk past. The next few times I've walked past, it's not there. Even in the daytime, there are no lights to be seen, and I don't know if I imagined it, or if it's like an elaborate sort of trick.
Here's someone does it at the same point each day, just to mess with whoever's passing at that time.
Yes, because why? That's so much effort.
Yes.
I mean, it's either some kind of trickster god, or you've had a meltdown.
I mean, it could have had a meltdown. It's a very long road to walk home along, so maybe
How recent was it though? Because it could have been heat stroke.
It was about a month ago, and I don't think it was heat stroke. Maybe it was a gas leak.
Could be
They are
that.
doing gas works near me.
That's you know what? I think you've answered your own question there.
Yeah, well, I take it all back. Back to the elephant.
Yes. Do you know what?
A real elephant, though, right?
I'm gonna force the issue. I really am.
Yeah.
I feel that Jennifer has not asked whether you could look after a small stuffed elephant. We are talking a full fuck off elephant. So, first question, really.
Yes.
Harrie Hayes.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with elephants?
Wow. I had a best friend at school who was really into elephants. And so whenever I see an elephant or an elephant sculpture or anything like that, it always reminds me of her little elephant collection. She was very easy to buy for. You just bought her an elephant thing, right? Beyond that, my dad and his wife go on safari every now and again. They've sent me some videos of elephants. including one that was like an elephant sort of not rehabilitation center. What would you call it?
Elephant jail.
Elephant
Elephant's
rehab.
gone wild. Yeah. Elephant. Let's look after the elephant place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I mentioned it? It's hot.
It's hot. I feel like my vocabulary reduces by
That's
conservation.
the one.
Yeah.
Conservation.
Yeah.
That just popped into my brain.
Yes, yeah, not rehabilitation.
Well, maybe they have been naughty. I don't know.
Maybe.
There are in South Africa, the elephants will eat this fruit that they know ferments on the tree. So, like, once a year.
Yeah, it's that one.
It's that, yeah. And they'll just sort of rock up and they're just, pissed elephants just running around, throwing, I don't know, wildebeest to
It's
each
the
other.
equivalent of an elephant drunk tank.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like, I've hit rock bottom. They walk in. They're like, come on, I need to get clean. Get back for this. Yeah.
I can't keep doing this, man.
Yeah, they're quite community based, aren't they? So maybe the others are like, it's
An elephant intervention.
Oh man, what did I do last night? I think I forgot. You're like, no, you're an elephant. You know exactly what happened.
Famously, there's one thing I know about elephants. So elephants are sort of strewn about your life then, really? Like you've got sort of nostalgic childhood memories, constant updates.
Yes, yeah, from expensive holidays taken by my dad and his wife. Elephants. That I've never met one, as far as I remember.
Met an elephant?
I don't know. Maybe I've been. I don't really frequent zoos, so I don't. That would be the place I'd meet one, right?
Is there a reason why you're zoo-averse?
I think what happens is I think, it'd be a nice thing to go to a zoo, and then I remember that there's lots of moral issues around zoos, and then I think I've been outside Regent's Park Zoo 10 times, and I've just not gone in. I sort of thought maybe I'll go in. I think it's probably the ticket price actually more than ethics, but
building up the courage to go into the zoo.
Go to the zoo, or I'll go, oh no, it's a bank holiday, not a bank holiday, a summer, what do you call them? What? Oh, half term. It's half term. Not going in.
Oh God, yeah. Stay away from those.
We have a local zoo, Colchester.
Yes,
it's a lovely place. Like it's one of those zoos that does it right, I think.
Well, they've changed it from zoo recently as well, because they've become a full-on charity, and like they've got a hospital for the animals there and stuff as well.
Animal hospital.
Do you remember that?
Totally unproblematic. Yeah, I nothing troublesome about that. I loved it. I was obsessed with Animal Hospital.
It's nice just seeing animals being made well.
Oh.
Exactly. Yes.
But because of that, what I was driving towards is that Sean, you've been, haven't you, to Colchester?
Oh, we used to be a weekly thing for us when the kids were little, because I think it was you pay for 2 visits and it's the same as a yearly pass. So
yeah, there's they got like that gold card, isn't it?
Yeah, and you could just take the kids there, and it was just it was an easy day out.
But they had I'm not sure if they still do. COVID might have put paid to it. I don't know. I haven't been in a while. But they had an elephant experience where like you could gather around the elephant enclosure and they'd hand out like leaves and like fruit and stuff, and the elephants would eat it from your hands, like with their big trunks.
Wow. And is there the opportunity for you to sort of take the place of the elephant and have people feed you things?
Unfortunately not. They've yet to respond to any of my emails about that. But
well, keep me updated.
It's mainly children feeding Ethan. I think that's
yeah, definitely unproblematic.
Probably fine. Yeah.
Feed me fruits, fermented or otherwise.
Preferably fermented.
Preferably fermented. So you've not met an elephant in the flesh?
Not as far as I know. Flesh, hide,
just
in the
a disguised elephant. Oh yeah, it was quite a chunky giraffe.
Shorter than you might imagine.
Okay,
I'm going to say the thing. Sean, I've just realised I'm about to say a thing that really embarrassed me in a previous episode, and I'm going to say it again.
Say it.
Go for it.
So when we had the Blowfish on, who is a marine biologist, I said, conceptually, you know that a giraffe is big. But it's only when you actually see one in a zoo environment that you realise how big they actually are. because they are fucking enormous. Like,
Size of a house?
Possibly bigger. I think they're like 5 meters or something mental.
They're about 2 to 3 stories.
Wow.
They're like really big. And funny enough, I went to a couple of years ago. I went to Longleat, the safari park down in
That's near where I grew up. Yeah.
Yes. And their giraffe feeding platform is a wonderful thing because they're sort of like in like a valley.
Mm-hmm.
They're sort of contained in like this little valley, and like the road travels sort of along like the top of the crevasse, and you can park up, and they've got like essentially just like a metal platform where you are at eye level with the giraffes.
Does that not freak them out? They're like, we are taller than everyone. Freaked. No,
they did not seem freaked. They were just so happy to have like all the twigs that they eat.
They got something similar to that in Colchester Zoo as well, and some I've seen people just go and give them scritches like they're a big dog. And they're like, yeah, go for it.
Can you imagine ones in the wild? Just sort of they just body swapped with a zoo giraffe.
How panicked would you be? You're just sort of like, where's my human?
Yeah. Oh, what are my scritches? Yeah, they're like running.
They need to be looked after.
Scratch my head.
You mean I have to get these branches myself? What kind of ridiculous jail is this?
And then you got the opposite side. You got the wild giraffe just coming in, just going, "Why am I in prison? What did I do?
I cannot be contained."
Just like headbutting the kids, trying to feed them twigs. I would if I was
holding on to the antlers, just flying around.
You would headbutt a child if you were a giraffe that had been displaced from the wild to a zoo.
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know. That feels like maybe.
I think I'd headbutt a child if I was a human that had that same experience.
It's a bit extreme, Sean.
It's just too much
Sean
for me.
I'll be headbutt a child. Yeah.
There we go.
I can't imagine it would be the child's fault. I think if you were going to headbutt anyone in that scenario, head to a zookeeper and then knock them out.
Yeah.
Give them the old Glasgow kiss.
Now I can just picture a giraffe with a Scottish accent.
Please do it, Sean.
Who are you looking at? I'm about 2 stories tall. I'll fuck you up, boy.
Very good.
I can't imagine them having anything other than a Scottish accent now.
All giraffes are Scottish. This is a fact. We mentioned Glasgow earlier because we did Saturday Mashup together.
We did.
In support of Horrible Histories and Horrible Science, and you got slimed.
I did.
Talk us through it.
Well, look, I have to be honest. I was expecting it.
Yeah.
From the start, I thought Ethan's already been slimed. I have not, and I think I'm not saying anything by this, but I think there's a favour. Sliming women in favour of men bias.
This just in, the children who watch Saturday Mashup, huge misogynists as it goes.
But I don't. So look. So here was my experience. There was a constant thing throughout it, and I was like, well, it's obviously going to be me.
I should stress we were up against each other.
We were up against each other.
Yeah, in a sort of weird popularity contest. It's like bear baiting, really. It's very gladiatorial.
Yeah, it was, and it had us in stocks at one point, which was very humiliating.
Yes.
And I have a top tip for anyone who's up for a slime vote. It's a very common thing to be up for. So I actually get this in order. Because I had been on the show previously and I knew that they give you a little talk before it happens, and they're like, if it's you, just so you know, the slime is freezing cold, so when it hits you, you cannot swear. Do not swear. Really don't swear. So I knew that ahead of time, and I was like, I think the likelihood is going to be me. So I had underneath my top a little rash vest wetsuit thing, because I was like, I'm not a massively sweary person, but in shock
it can make you say things.
There's a real solid chance something might come out, and that's live TV, and it's live children's TV. So I was like, I'm not taking any risks here. So I spent the whole of that shoot, the whole of the thing, in my clothes with that underneath, just in case, so I didn't get a shock. Obviously, it starts to seep through pretty quickly, but
I mean, once you're through the initial bit, like once, because Joe Tasker, lovely guy, he I found, having experienced the slime from him as well, he whips it at you with what I can only describe as venom.
Yeah, but it's like being hit with a big like the inside of a marshmallow. It's so soft. I don't know if I mean, maybe the consistency varies week to week, but I
was going to ask about the viscosity. Like, it looks like it's proper, like, clings to you.
It does, but it's genuine. It's like, oh gosh, that's all I can describe as the inside of a marshmallow. It's like quite soft, and then it just started making me laugh. So that
you were sort of cackling throughout. It was unsettling.
I also, the questions, it was questions about what happened that week.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. They've got like a weird news quiz at the end of the
current affairs. Yeah.
So have I got news for you? But with slime.
I don't know a single answer to these questions, and I know that in for a penny, in for a pound was how I felt about it. If it's going to happen, let it. I'm not fighting it. And what I didn't realize was that the clothes I'd worn, I had dungarees with a big front pocket and 2 other pockets. So I think it was even when they wrapped, when they huddle over to you with a stack of towels, and they're like, "Don't move, don't walk, you're going to fall over." Someone was like, "Oh, your pocket," and I had to push it up, and it was this big. Everything had collected.
Kangaroo style.
Kangaroo style, yeah. So dungarees are like, I probably wouldn't recommend. This is like top tips on sliming, how to be slimed.
Do you know what? You may think it might not be useful, but you're like, one day it could be you, kids.
Exactly.
And then you'll know.
I'm making notes as well.
Yes, yeah. And then they huddle you off into a shower, and wash all your clothes in the shower. That's my last tip.
See, I didn't do that. I made a big mistake.
You took them off.
They provided me. It was a context thing, right? So I went into the shower room, and they had provided me with like industrial black bags, like the sort of stuff that you put like wood in. After you've done a big project.
Waste,
yeah, like proper. So I was because I was, again, we're talking about overstimulation here, because I was wet and sticky and was very conscious that I needed to catch a train in about half an hour.
Oh yeah, that's a logistical problem.
There is no concession given to the fact that you need to catch a train like literally 45 minutes after the shoot ends.
Yeah.
So
just covered in slime, running through crowds going, "Sorry, can I slip through?"
Honestly, you haven't lived until you've been on a Glasgow to London train with goop in your ear. But because I was primed with the black bag, I was like, right, well, that obviously goes in there. I'm not thinking about it. I just stripped it all off, threw it in there, and basically put it at the top of my case. Fortunately, again, industrial, so it didn't leak. Like, it was all good. And then when I got it home, I think we might have mentioned this on the pod, Sean, I'm not sure. But when I got home, I like threw it all in the bath, just being like, right, well, I'm just going to get this up. Turns out one of the key ingredients of children's TV slime is soap. It was got a right lather on. I say that for nothing. I was like, I don't even need to wash these.
Oh my goodness!
I'll just hang these straight out.
What a nightmare!
Being slimed.
Yeah.
That's a majority of people on this call have had that happen to them.
Yeah.
Sean, have you ever been in a situation where you've been nearly slimed?
No, I don't think so. I sort of like, it was, the cold water a lot, but yeah, other than that, it's been just water, nothing else really.
You sort of strike me as someone who might have been on Get Your Own back in the day.
Why is that, just because I look old?
No, because I watched Get Your Own Back.
You would have been a child. You would have been a child, surely, not a teacher.
I watched Get Your Own Back. We all watched it around the same time. You're not that much older than me, Sean.
I just look older.
No, you just interpret everything as an attack. That's what it is.
Oh dear. So
Well,
this
someone
is the peek
did
behind
once
the curtain.
ask me how. Someone asked a friend how old they thought I was, and even though it was a joke, it still hurt. They were like, "I don't know, 52." Fuck you.
Ow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Manners.
I mean, even I wouldn't go that far.
But yeah, I'd always be open to that. That just, it does seem like a laugh. It's probably like the concept of it seems more enjoyable than the actual doing of the thing.
I've always said that getting slimed is exactly like jury duty.
Everyone has a chance.
In that you think you want to do it, but you don't. And as someone who has done both, I feel that I'm in a situation where I can say, hey, maybe cool your jets on the whole jury duty / getting slimed thing.
Do you think it's just a rite of passage if you're in a children's TV show? If you don't get slimed, then you've sort of done it wrong.
Well, I mean, a prime example of this was on our episode. There was another person on whose name escapes me. I'm so sorry. But she was a football skills techers person. You know, very, very good with the ball, flipping it around like, hey, but like not actually a footballer, but like just someone who does like all the tricks and the skills and the stuff.
A sports ball individual. Oh.
Yes. She was not up for sliming. Like she was not even considered in the voting process. Because I feel as clowns, which is what we are dancing clowns, it is expected that we will take the humiliation aspects of Saturday Mashup. Well, the actual guests.
The actual guest
gets to sit there in a lap of luxury being fed little chocolates.
Yeah.
Watch as we bully this person. You're fine, but you.
Yeah. Well,
I'm painting it like a humiliation ritual. It isn't, but like there is a clear hierarchy.
There's an element of like town square about it, right? Because it's sort of, let's all look at this person and ask them questions that they don't know the answers to. No, they didn't.
It really added to the medieval square vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially from Horrible Histories as well. They'd be like, "Oh, you're used to it." Yes, what we did on set.
You love being in stocks.
Yeah, it's very you. Yeah, yeah. I was too tall for those. I think I really had a lot of had to really. I think I ended up almost not doing the splits, but like really like to get my head in the right place, not like emotionally. Actually,
are you ready? Hold on. Just
let me stretch, please. Yeah.
No, it's live.
Okay.
Fine.
We'll see.
I promise I won't swear.
Yeah. Oh, I did I think I accidentally extended the show, potentially, or messed with the show timings by doing an extra lap of the go-kart race. Because to be honest, it was very difficult to navigate.
Yeah,
very difficult to know when it was when the end was. So I did another one, and as I was doing the last extra one, I was like, wow, my mistake is messing with the schedule of this live TV show. That's power.
That is power. Yeah. God, I never even thought about it that way. Yeah,
you were like a problem. Sliming
before, so maybe that
might have been.
Yeah. Like we don't even listen to the votes. Yeah. It's just the director chooses.
I am just picturing now them in the production booth watching you start the lap again and going, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Well, then they said that keeps happening. Fix your track.
Yeah, at a certain point, if it's happening multiple times, then it's not on the participant.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So,
when I did one of those things, it was the time before they the previous series.
Yeah.
It was much easier in terms of navigation because it was a very simple assault course in a dinosaur outfit.
Oh well, that's fun.
And collecting it was very Jungle Run actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
And it was that was very very clear signposting, and you were also moving off your own steam, so it was a lot easier.
Yes. Also, you can probably turn around with the go-kart. Once I'd gone past the first bit and they were saying, that's it, you've gone the wrong way. I was like, well, I can't turn around.
I don't know what you expect me to do about it.
Your circuit is too tight for me to do a 3-point turn. I don't know what to, yeah. So look, if I've had any feedback,
Saturday mashup, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Oh, we are so going to get slimed next time we go on.
Oh yeah.
That
Put the elephant in instead if you've got your elephant.
was
Yes.
so good, Sean. That was. I was about to do it in a very clunky way, but that was
Back to the
seamless
elephant.
radio. That was.
It's just the kids would
Oh.
love to see an elephant get slimed, wouldn't they?
Gosh, maybe. Yeah.
Would that? Do you think Joe
don't
Tasker
know.
would attack an elephant with the same vim that he does a human?
Just the elephant would whip out.
I mean,
I think
I
he'd be too
don't-
scared.
I don't want to
I'm not-
slander Joe
No,
Tasker.
I know.
Please don't sue me, Joe Tasker. But I would hope that you'd be gentler with the elephant.
Yeah.
Or is
Just
it?
a
Do you
little-
have to do you have to whip it just to get the shock over and done with? Because if it's slow, it just keeps on.
Well, he's at a distance, so I think it's the velocity. It's a sort of a bit of a physics thing there, where it's like to get it out of the bucket. It's got to
That's
have
why
a
he's
whip
doing it at a
behind it.
distance. Because you could probably, if he gets you and he's close, you could grab him.
Yeah,
He's been caught out before, maybe.
yeah. You could strike it. You could.
You have free will in that situation. There's nothing to stop you from just getting up and be like, no, I'm not having it. Covered in slime. Grab the buckets, start throwing it all. Do you know what? You could do
Yeah.
anything, really.
Like rugby
I'm just-
tackling him, just smearing all the slime on him, just really, really rubbing it in.
Really, really sort of kill your career in like a really strong way.
Yeah,
At least you'll
God,
be clean, though.
Oh, yeah, it's soapy.
Yes, it is soapy.
Do you know what, Sean? You did such a great segue, and then we completely ignored it. Elephant. Felt so bad when we started talking about slime again.
It's the way.
Go back.
It's the way it goes.
So
Put
you've
a
got
hole
an
in
elephant.
us. Yeah. Yeah.
You live in London.
Yes.
That's gonna be an issue straight away.
Yeah. So just before I start answering this question, is it more like my inclination is to answer this in like quite a genuine way?
We appreciate
I-
genuineness and integrity on it.
Yeah, even at the cost of it being remotely funny.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
the amount of times we've go Sean.
I was just going to say we've had one before where it was instantly answered. So, is a turtle without a shell dead or no, homeless or
Yeah, it was blowfish, wasn't it? Yeah. Of course it was
homeless or
blowfish.
naked? And he was like, "No, it's dead."
See, that's
And
the
I was
problem
like-
with having a marine biologist on.
Yeah.
Oh, that-
I
yeah.
mean,
That's your first mistake.
I've already chewed him out for this, and I'm going to chew him out again. Play in the space. You know? This is supposed to be fun.
I suppose if
Yeah.
you're in London though, do you have a car parking space? Could you put the elephant in the car parking space?
Oh, do you know what? Actually, that would be so. My partner would like that, and I'll tell you why. We have no car. Okay, we don't have a car. I'm the only one who knows how to drive, and I haven't driven. I've driven once since I did my test 6 years ago. So there's no chance we're going to get one. But our neighbours fight over parking spaces, and they've got to the point where they've. What will happen is they'll do a bit of a car shuffle. They'll see someone leave and they'll go into their space. It's quite proactive, their car space hogging. They started putting out cones, which then got reported to the council, not by us.
Well, you've got no skin in
You
the
said
game.
that
Like,
a bit
I
too
believe
quickly.
you. Like you don't have a
Not
car.
by
Like,
us. We don't have a car, but we have. We're petty, but it wasn't us on that occasion.
on that occasion.
Look, the council have a website where you can report fly tipping and stuff. Anything gets fly tipped on our road, that's getting straight on that website. But the council, a letter went round to all our neighbours saying, you're not allowed to use cones. They went away for a bit. They started to creep back. There's people over the road who have a van and they don't like it parking it outside their house. I don't know why. But we don't like it outside our house. I don't know why. But what we could do is there's a tree just directly outside our house. We could attach the elephant to the tree, have it take up the space. Doesn't really matter if it moves around. People just have to accommodate it. But that would be our first legit reason for trying to keep the space in front of our house free for us.
I tell you what, thinking about it, I've navigated governmental websites before. I bet there's not like an elephant option in the drop-down menu.
Absolutely not.
That'll come under
reporting
other.
That.
There were
That's
other
not
places
yeah.
taxed or something.
Well, we could just mock up a thing, couldn't we? Chat GPT, make me a permit for my elephant, my road elephant.
Disc right on his forehead.
Yeah.
You'll probably go faster than most of the cars in London anyway.
We could just stomp over them.
Sort of got monster truck vibes.
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah.
What a show that would be.
So
monster truck versus elephant.
I mean, I'm sort of because I chose this question because I thought having an elephant would be a burden, but the very first thing you've said has suggested it would be a boon.
It could be a boon. Look, the sensible side of me says, how do I keep an elephant alive? And I just don't know. I don't know. I could Google it, but I just don't know if I have the capacity financially or sort of, I don't know if I have the inclination to try and look after it. So the alternative is the alternative would be moving to a place where there's a conservation or rehabilitation centre. But how am I going to get the elephant there? I can't take it on a plane. I don't have a car. Typically, you just put it in the back of the car, right?
Watching an elephant in a plane, just in the seat. Sorry, you're in the middle. Can you just scooch up?
No. Can you get off my
armrests?
Could you not? Could you, if an elephant was in the middle? So obviously, we're talking about quite a wide plane here. If it was in the middle, is there space underneath an elephant to sort of? Is there
for its hand luggage
underneath for its hand luggage, or to move under? So if it was stood in the middle.
Well, I mean, I think it's unfair to make the elephant stand.
Oh, right. So I thought they liked standing. That's the only reason I said that. I didn't.
I don't know if they would feel comfortable standing during takeoff and landing on a plane.
Yeah, you're right.
But also, you're completely fair to say it hasn't been tested.
What about, have they got sea legs?
Could you get an elephant on a boat? 100%. Could you just sail it down the Thames?
Yes, the clipper. I'd hire the Uber clipper.
Yeah.
I'd be like, because I can't see how. I think they'd find it very difficult to say no, again, because where's the category for?
Yeah, it's quite an extreme situation, and like I think even if they, elevated the issue to management, I feel like management would say, look, paying customer, right?
Paying customer. Well, because I would have to, presumably, I'd have to buy a ticket for the elephant.
Yeah, and they may even introduce a surcharge.
Wow!
Imagine the socials.
Imagine that. That's what I'll say. I'll say, you want to add a surcharge? Think about the socials.
Think about the socials.
This clipper is going to be chock full of business.
Elephant on the gram.
Exactly. They'll be like, where's the elephant? The only problem is getting it, obviously not having a car, getting it from here to the Thames.
But you have that settled because that's just riding it over traffic.
Yeah, you're right.
Just got the lead.
Also, I'm reasonably certain I can't imagine an elephant like falling under you, Les.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, it's exempt.
I mean, it does do emissions. To be fair, like I hate to bring this up.
Don't we all?
But the poo situation, is going to be quite extreme. I imagine there's a largely plant-based diet, lots of fiber.
Yeah.
Very big creature.
Right.
I must have seen in Colchester, I must have seen an elephant poo.
But you can't picture it. It's hard to picture, isn't it?
I'm
just picturing a really big horse poo. Like, that's all that's in my head.
That's what I was thinking, something like that, yeah.
But they're also ruminants, right? So it's got to be a similar thing, or like a cow pat.
Sorry, can we just breezing over ruminants?
Yeah, sorry, we had a biologist on, and I've learned all words.
So ruminants, can I guess what it means?
An obligate herbivore.
Oh, I know that one. Is a ruminant right?
I don't know if elephants
they ruminate on
ruminants.
They ruminate
basically
on
it's the ones with the animals with like multiple stomachs. So like
Yeah, cows.
The digestion takes longer, etc. I don't know if elephants have that actually. Now that I think about it, do you
Just
think we
picture
could
an
get
elephant
blowfish on the
sitting there
call?
just in a chair.
Yeah.
So I'm just ruminating on this for a second.
That's what the
I remember so
rehabilitation
much.
centre's
I
for.
remember everything that's ever happened to me, so I've got a lot to ruminate on.
That's the problem. Yeah.
I'm
Which is
so
also why
sorry.
you
I
must
just need
treat
to
this elephant well.
pontificate my problems.
Speaking of poo, you've been a mainstay on Horrible Histories for a long time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I mentioned Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
I've famously glazed you up on that in multiple interviews because I just think it's wonderful. And Sean, I think this is the opportunity. I think for you to tell Harry about your daughters and their relationship with Horrible Histories, so that we can make it really uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, well,
great.
I mean, yeah, my daughters, they both love Horrible Histories, but also my niece and nephews as well love it. So it's at least once a week. I do get a message from one of them just going, Uncle Sean, your friend was on Horrible Histories. I saw them again. So it's just, and well, recently I brought my daughter to the shop and we ran into Ethan on the way and she was chatting away. Ethan came around the corner and was like, oh, hello. And she just went, and he was like, hey, how are you? Hi. And then as soon as we went, he's like, he's on the telly. Oh my God.
That's so exciting. Oh my God.
Have you told them that you're doing this today, Sean?
I have not.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was waiting until they get back from school later on, and I was going to stick on at the Horrible Histories again, and just like, oh yeah, you never know who I spoke to today.
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh,
that never fails to get a laugh as well. So awesome.
I mean, where did that come from? Because only because when we've retired to the bar after shooting for a day, you've sometimes come to me and been very, very kind, asking me for sort of what to do for a character.
Mm-hmm.
But you always seem so across it. I feel like I've got nothing to add.
Oh, please.
But I mean, the Elizabeth I's performance is so extraordinary. Does the prosthetics help? Where did the voice come from? Just walk us through it. It is a thing of majesty.
It's very good. Thing of majesty.
Thank you. See, it's not that hot.
It's not that hot. Well, first of all, thank you very much. It's very, very complimentary. I think so. It's a voice that I already sort of had in a different character. Not entirely, but there's a character I did in my sketch group show called Isla, who was a very pass-ag committee member. And so there was an element. So what happened was the first day that when I first found out my first series 8, found out that I was going to be playing Elizabeth I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Because it's quite intimidating to go in not knowing anyone and having to do something that's a character that they use a lot. Anyway, I had the first read through and I went full Isla and more, so this character, and then it evolved more and more with the costume, with the prosthetics, with the hair, with everything, to become this kind of monster character, like a grotesque. It's when people on the days that I play her, adults turn into children because you walk in and they're like, and everyone wants a photo because it's like you become a Disney character, a Disneyland character. There
is legitimately a different atmosphere on set. And it's been much the same actually for Jess Ransom with Queen Victoria.
Yes.
There's something about those characters where the mood changes.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're getting to meet them. It's like, it's just me. It's still me.
We've been on this shoot for 5 months. You know who I am.
Yeah, it's very strange. People, as soon as you're wearing prosthetics, people sort of can't see you anymore. They're just sort of comprehending this face. So there's times when they're sort of waiting for you sometimes to do a joke, and you're like, oh, have you got is there any water? And they're like, and like, can I just have some water, please? I'm really hot. Yes. They're just like, any second now, she's going to say the thing that we want her to, which we don't know what it is, but it's going to be funny. It's really fun playing her. I've done, it's been every single series we've done her. I don't think there's been one where there hasn't been at least some Liz. But there's they're on hot days, it becomes a prison.
Yeah.
the hair, the nose, the costume, because it's also, there'll be a corset as well. There's a lot going on. So I have to sort of mentally prepare myself to try and stay calm in the morning before I have a Liz day.
Is there anywhere that you can go to sort of like if it does get a little bit too hot, can you just go, I'm just fucking off to the warehouse for a bit to cool down? Or are they literally just like, I don't know. But
The warehouse.
You're just going to have to sit in the sun
warehouse,
and bake.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. If you're outside, often there'll be what there is really a really like kind, caring crew, especially the hair and makeup team. They'll be coming up to you with fans, trying to, because they realize how much stuff you've got on your face, whereas everybody else is like, oh, you look a bit different. They understand that there's silicone covering about sort of 80% of your face. So there's definitely that. But I think it's just a case of you just sort of, it's like, well, look, there are far worse jobs than this.
Oh yeah, you do.
You have to plug into that.
You do when you find I found when I want to moan, I do sometimes think to myself, it's a privilege though, and it's won so many BAFTAs. I don't think it's ever been more than like a momentary. It's normally when something's it's being overstimulated. So it's like having like a corset that doesn't quite fit, and it sort of can't breathe, like actually can't breathe, and you start breathing up here because you can't do a proper breath, and your voice is getting smaller and smaller, and then you're trying to remember things, and it's hot, and you have props. It's those kind of things is where you sort of, I get close to going, it's not even like I'm not doing this. It's more just like I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's like one too many things that I'm trying to do at the same time.
Like for the men, like obviously we've got the layers, but it's always worth bearing in mind. Anyone who's watching Horrible Histories, very much in a sort of Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers style, like the women are doing everything the men are doing, but in a corset. No corsets for us. We're fine. No
you do have to have
there.
The only thing that you have that I think I would really struggle with is the beard. Beard stuff.
To be fair, but then I mean, I suppose it's not that dissimilar from the silicone, really.
Oh, I see. Because you can't move your face too much.
Yeah, it's quite kind of restricted because there's two types of facial hair applique, as they say. You got the ones that are sort of like whole pieces, like that it's literally all connected together and basically has like a little gauze on the bottom, and then you glue that on and what have you. But there's a word for it, and it's escaped me now. But it's like
yes,
I'm going to call it like spackle almost. That's like sort of sprayed on your face, and and then that's attached with. It's like those you used to get like those like clumps of magnets.
Oh yes,
like the sort of like the little tiny little like magnetized dots that sort of clump together into a thing, and you could sort of shape it into stuff.
Yes,
it's like that, but on your face with lots of glue.
Right. Yeah, so it's just sort of it's like a layman's term would be glue on face, throw thing at face, beard.
Yeah, beard, and then magic happens.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate a character that doesn't have facial hair.
Oh,
Like it's especially a couple of weeks into the shoot when like your skin is ruined from all the glue.
oh, yeah, no, that would be that. Mine already gets. I've had to change glues. Gosh, what a boring thing to talk about. But I had to
It's not. It's not.
change
People love this
glues.
shit.
I had to explore glue options because I was starting to get. They sort of use an anchor point right here, just on the middle of your hairline, widow's peak, whatever, that bit, and it was starting to sort of like wear a hole in my skin with the I don't know how much it was the glue itself or the remover, because that's quite intense.
It's like alcohol, isn't it? It's
Yes.
alcoholic base. It's quite strong.
Yes, it's very strong. So I moved on to a glue called Prozaid, which is one that is removed with oils instead, which my skin works much better with that. But yeah.
Prozaid was the word I was looking for earlier.
Oh, well, Prozaid, I'm absolutely fine with. Cover me in Prozaid. if needs be.
Clip that.
But not spirit gum.
Not spirit gum.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I said, here he goes moaning again. The worst part at the end of the day is having a moustache taken off with the alcohol stuff, because but basically it's a case of just breathe in and wait for it to be over.
Oh, because the fumes up your nose and in your mouth,
directly under your nose and directly above your mouth. So if you breathe at all, it's like, oh, okay, I'm drunk.
So they're going in your mouth or up your nose. Oh no, I never thought about that.
Do they just sort of like take it off slowly, or is it one of those just at the end of the day they'll just sort of
you've got to do it slowly because like it is properly glued on. So if you did a rip,
that's no lip.
Yeah, that's it. My lip is gone.
Depends if it's your last day.
Get it off me!
Like we don't need the skin again. I
mean, that must be said. Makeup team are very, very good, very, very efficient, very, very quick. Like normally, it's just like a brush with a bit of it on, and
it's super
just
quick.
Chunk. It's off. You're allowed to breathe again.
Yes, yeah. It's funny that there's these little things that are so sort of inconsequential, but also that stick in your memory as like, oh, that thing.
It's like one of those things where it just builds up over the course of a long shoot.
Yes,
you don't think about it, but then like you're now on day 20 and it's this again.
Yeah, you
can
see
I'm in Portsmouth and I'm missing home.
Oh, Portsmouth, yeah. Didn't you go out in Portsmouth?
I didn't go out in Portsmouth, but I know people did.
Yeah, there was an infamous out.
There was an out.
That might need to be cut out.
That was we don't have to provide any more details. No. Just so long as people know, Horrible Histories lot, we get up to stuff.
We have a work-life balance.
Oh no, we don't. No. You've got an elephant to deal with, Harrie.
Yeah, right. So the parking space is a possible. I would feel I'd have to chuck some straw down, presumably.
I'm gonna throw. Actually, now that I think about it,
yeah, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's something sort of similar but related. Oh, yeah, it's fly tipping. That's a good point. Is,
yeah.
Which leads me on to my point. I sense a kind of antagonistic relationship with your neighbours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can you speak to that at all, or are they going to firebomb your house?
Can you imagine if they did?
Nah, no one's listening.
The drama.
Just slagged them off on a podcast.
Yeah. Find a way to turn it into publicity. Yeah.
Because it really feels like there's a certain level of vindictiveness with your use of the elephant here.
So we have on our street, we have a mix of neighbours who we really get on with. We met a lot of neighbours in the clap. Remember the clap?
Oh.
The
NHS Thursday,
yeah. I thought you were talking about something very different. Please continue.
Yeah, I was hoping. We all forgot the clap. We met them. We've met some really nice neighbours, and then we have some neighbours that we've tried, and they're just not interested in being sort of. They're not even interested in saying hello, and they play music very loudly, and so I think if anything, when you say antagonistic, I think they started it.
Yeah,
and we're just going off their We're just
matching the
reflecting
energy.
it. We're matching it.
It's not antagonism, it's retaliation.
Exactly. But it's all very, so my ongoing threat that I keep going, do you know what I'd love to do is I'd like to get a box of stink bombs.
I recall you talking to me about this like literally a year ago.
I'm never going to do it. But I remember as a kid, me and my friend Will bought a box of stink bombs when you could, right? You know, the little glass containers. Yeah. Lob them. I grew up in a village. There wasn't much else to do. You lob them, they stink, you move on. And I was trying to think of like, what's the pettiest, like most childish way of dealing with neighbors who sort of play loud music until 4 a.m. Obviously, number 1, report to the council. Number 2, big box of stink bombs.
There's another, that's also just as sort of vindictive, but you can get like, they're little speakers that are meant to chase away cats and stuff from local areas, but they're like, they're called mosquitoes, but you can, because they're so small, you can just put them on the other side of a window, and it's just that high pitch that's sort of just pressure in the ears, but nobody can find them. So it's just there the whole time.
Is that legal?
That's a question.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie to you, Sean. That sounds like terrorism.
And how is a stink bomb not then? You're playing with a different sense.
It's nostalgic.
There we go.
If it's nostalgic, that doesn't count as terrorism.
It's nostalgic, Your Honor.
You're just putting those little crack bombs, you know, the ones that you throw on the floor and they make a bang sound. You just put those in the door jamb. So every time they close the door.
Every time they close the door. I've looked at all the sort of legal options of like irritants, and there aren't many. So I'm just using the plan is just to use my personality as the irritant and just find ways to make them sort of, I mean, even me saying hello makes them uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'll continue doing that.
Saccharine. Hi.
Exactly.
How are you today?
You were up late last night.
Yes, yeah.
And I sure could tell.
My bedroom was shaking with the bass.
But did she finish?
Exactly.
All of that. You've got an elephant now, so lots of opportunities for more domestic terrorism.
Well, I mean, maybe the elephant, maybe I spend a lot of the day sort of sat on the elephant, maybe with a radio, like a boom box on the elephant, just sort of enjoying it. But in doing that, it, you know, can bother them.
I could just picture it being reported and then just the police on horseback turning up and going, "No, I'm done." No.
Yeah.
I saw what happened to Rome.
Above our pay grade. Yeah, I think I would probably ideally, like, I'd want to have some kind of fence around it, is the thing. And I don't know. I think I'd need to apply for that.
And you know there's going to be resistance.
Oh, there's going to be resistance, of course.
You put up the planning permission on the telegraph pole and everyone's like, oh, look what's happening at number 62. Oh.
Exactly, yeah.
He's got an elephant, apparently.
But then maybe I could just say, hey, like, it's not bribing for me to say you can sit on the elephant. You could.
No, I think that's a fun neighborhood activity.
They'll be like, okay, I know you don't want it there, but what if you could sit on it? And they'll be like, and I'll be like, this works really well on audio. The basis I'm doing.
No, that's absolutely fine because we just know where to clip. I'm going to clap now. There's a clip there, John. Hidden amongst the treasure.
If you've got an elephant though, like obviously, like we've got a dog, so when we go away every now and then, you can just go get family to look after. Family to look after him, and you're just sort of like, okay, just for a couple of days. But with an elephant, you're like, do you mind looking after Boris for a couple of days?
Yeah, and knowing my family, no way, Jose. Yeah,
well, your dad might be up for it if he's done the safaris. You can just go, look. You don't have to.
You don't need to go to Kenya. Yeah,
it's cheaper. You could just come to London instead.
Come to London. Yeah, I could. You know what? My brother's getting a puppy, and I've offered to dog sit. So I feel like that's probably a fair exchange.
Yeah,
come and look after the elephant.
Imagine the puppy just running up and just like, oh, holy shit.
Do you know what? So my brother has he lives just outside London, and he's got a decent sized garden. So what I think is this is an alternative, is I ride that elephant out to him.
The suburbs.
Lives in the garden. The puppy and the elephant make friends. They grow together.
Oh, you got the makings of something here.
We've got a viral video, maybe even a full documentary, because we don't know what's going to happen. Like it could get weird. But it could just be sweet, or it could be.
They're just lying down and they're wrapped around each other, just having a snooze in the sun.
Yeah, imagine that.
I don't want to raise your hopes, but like if I'm a commissioning editor and you've come in and you said, here's the situation. I've got a baby elephant and a baby puppy, and they're growing up together in the suburbs. Give us a camera crew and 5 million quid.
I don't know why, for me, the funniest part of that is they're growing up together in the suburbs. Easy access for filming, but it's not central London. So
the main antagonist is a Karen down the road.
Yeah, trying to get this thing shut down.
She's on the council website every night.
Yeah, protesting outside the village hall for a box that says elephant instead of farm animal.
You've got different signs. Instead of people walking dogs, you've just got one elephant. The silhouette with the red circle and the line.
Yeah, she's commissioned that. She's paid for that herself.
But that's sort of fun because that kind of creates a kind of tourism aspect. Come and take a picture with the funny sign. Like if you drive past, maybe you'll see the elephant and the puppy in the garden. And
do you know what? That would infuriate the woman as well, wouldn't it? Why is it a woman? But it is. But it would infuriate her. She's like, the sign. She'd then get another sign next to it that has a camera crossed out, so that you can't take pictures with the elephant sign. And then people will be like.
So if you think about it, it's stupid not to do it, really.
Yeah. So when are we getting this elephant?
Yeah,
I'm sourcing the puppy. I've done that.
And thank you for it. I mean,
you're welcome.
Oh God! Yeah, I really
Colchester
thought this was going to be.
I
really thought this was going to be a more difficult question, to be honest with you. But like, there's so many perks.
Oh, there's so many perks,
and I refuse to think about the downsides.
I don't think there are any.
Apart from the straw, you're going to get through a lot of straw.
The straw, but you can get that at Asda, can't you? Because the hamsters use it, and guinea pigs,
or pets at home.
Pets at home.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to. I'm just saying Asda because that's the shop I go to.
Please don't sue us, Asda.
Asda has so many different. Every time I go, there's a different new flavour of Jaffa cake there. I don't like, and I haven't tried them. There's hot honey Jaffa cakes.
Oh, I have seen those.
Have you? Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that. Oh, I bought some hot honey recently, Sean.
Oh, I love hot honey.
Yeah, hot honey. It's hot honey.
Oh, sorry.
No, there's the different flavour. Like there's the the teriyaki flavour. There's the peri peri, like the bird's eye chili ones.
Look, I don't want to run before I can walk. You know, I've jumped in basic ground level. And I'm
sorry, is this a thing? Is this a thing for the south? Is this like a southeast thing?
This is
an east thing.
I suppose it's like a new thing from you had salted caramel before, then it's turning into like a hot honey.
Right.
Sean, we can't have this conversation again. We talked about this exact same thing with Harry. Other Harry, not this Harry.
You talked about the evolution of why hot honey's come about.
We determined that it could be a possible sign of the end times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we talk about it afterwards. I'll watch the podcast. Listen.
Yeah, it's coming out this Thursday, so you'll see where we land on that.
Important.
But I mean, I suppose the update from that is that we recorded that with Harry a couple of months ago, and I've now bought some hot honey. So if anything, I'm hastening the apocalypse.
Oh my gosh, God! Well, my mind is fizzing with ideas of how it could mean that.
Do you not? Does your Asda not do hot honey? It's all the rage.
No, just Jaffa cake, just in Jaffa cake form. Apparently.
They're London. You can't get the basic stuff, but they've already put it in Jaffa cakes. Ugh.
They've already put it in Jaffa cakes. Yeah, you name it, they've got a Jaffa cake for it, full of it.
I mean, I'd actually. What is going on with Jaffa cakes at the minute? Like,
I know. They're having an identity crisis, aren't they? They're just.
Well, they always have, haven't they? So, like, just fueling the fire. Is it a biscuit? Is there a cake?
You're right. Yeah. They start. But
Jaffa, like, is it even orange now? Is it Jaffa anymore?
But Jaffa is from the Jaffa orange, right? That's where it came from. And so does it still count? It's like saying, well, I guess it's equivalent to, the Terry's chocolate orange mint version. Like, do you call that a Terry's chocolate mint orange?
I would argue in defense of Terry's chocolate orange is that it is still physically shaped like an orange.
But do you say orange mint? Because there's no orange in it. It is decidedly mint and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know what I say. And now that I'm being forced to think about it, I don't think I'll be able to give an authentic answer.
Terry's chocolate segmented sphere mint.
Segmented sphere.
Segmented sphere mint.
Mint.
Sphere mint.
Sphere mint.
You're welcome.
Done. Hey, Terry's, if you're listening, we've got some ideas for you.
Many sponsorship options now.
Yep, it's Terry's hot honey chocolate sphere. That's probably the next one coming out.
Yeah,
they're putting hot honey in everything. I swear, it's the salted caramel of the 2020s. I said that on that podcast as well.
Yeah, it's worth saying again. Worth repeating.
It's worth. Look, this podcast is nothing if not me and Sean consistently repeating ourselves.
Well, I guess it's like slowly finding out the most important topic by like, what do we keep? So I guess the next podcast is just about hot honey.
I mean, I think that's a very generous read. I think it's more that me and Sean only know 3 things, and so we have to sort of just circle around that.
Yeah, most people only know 3 things, so don't be too hard on yourselves.
Well, this is why we love having guests, because they might know 3 different things.
Yeah, exactly.
And
which
as was the case,
I've not had to
this.
talk about concussions for quite a while now.
Harry, have you ever had a concussion?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, Sean's had loads. Sean, tell her about your concussion.
Too many to count. Probably
Really?
one would be too many to count, but
Yeah. Well, if you've had concussion, yeah,
there we go.
probably.
Yeah, exactly.
I
forget what happened.
I don't think that I know you probably know this, but like sunburn, I don't think they're good long term. I know,
and I'm adding them together. It's just sort of like maybe they'll cancel each other out. I don't know.
Like in The Simpsons when when there's that
Mr.
pencil in his
Burns
brain.
has-
That.
Oh yeah, the crayon. Yeah,
The
when he's
crayon,
up his
and
nose.
it's up his nose, and he takes. Oh no, wait. I mean, it's not really like that. Did I mention it's hot?
I think we have mentioned that a couple of times.
Hurry, we're running out of steam.
Do I? So what's the? Do I have to have a conclusive sort of a narrative for the elephant's life with me?
If you have one, we'd love to hear it. If you just want to leave it at, we're going to set up a new TV show where we're moving it to the suburbs and the puppy and the elephant will grow together.
That's got a more fun spirit about it than just sort of bothering the neighbours.
Being a nuisance.
Yeah, like what energy am I putting out by just using an elephant to sort of irritate my neighbours a little bit?
By day, it's the cuteness. By night, it's pissing off the neighbours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll bring it back up. I could do.
Commute would be a bastard, though.
No.
Long day, though.
Hey,
long
don't call
day.
my elephant a bastard. Yeah.
God, you've really connected with this elephant.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How rude. The puppy and the elephant and the puppy. Puppinelli.
Papanelli. Oh.
Papanelli, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tying it all together with an Italian stereotype.
Yes.
It has a pizza restaurant at the end of the garden as well. Just really lean into it.
Oh, that's lovely. Because people could eat pizza and watch them play and poo and stuff.
And you could put hot honey on the pizza if you wanted.
You could put hot honey on it.
There we go, bringing it all round into one neat.
Honestly, business idea. This is pretty huge, actually.
Feels like an investment that's worth making.
Where can we get an elephant?
Colchester Zoo, you said it. Colchester Zoo.
A heist.
Or elsewhere.
Okay, heisting an elephant.
Okay.
Heisting an elephant from a zoo. Sean, do you have access to a large crane?
I was just going to put it under, hide it under the t-shirt as you walk out. I think that'll work.
Big t-shirt.
I like 'em baggy. What do you mean?
It certainly will be baggy after you've stuffed an elephant under it. Oh dear. Harrie, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Well, I'm glad I put the prep in talking about elephants. I knew, obviously I didn't know that, but I sort of guessed, I assumed it was going to be about elephants. So I'm glad.
You sensed an energy.
I sensed an
elephant energy.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we messaged last night. You said, is there anything to prep? And I was like, if anything, less prep, the better.
Yes. Yeah. I think.
And that is the watchword of this podcast. Never plan anything.
Don't plan. Hope for the best.
It feels like if you do plan for something, it's sort of like it just finds a way to go opposite that way as well. So you try and bring it back to that conversation. I know this bit. No, but what about this?
Yeah. Can you imagine though if you just had the whole podcast, the whole thing? You said someone just answered the question.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, what was nice about that is that we then we could just stop thinking about the question, and then Blowfish just gave us a lecture on marine biology for an hour for free.
Can I just check? Is this person's actual name Blowfish?
I have to admit, it is a pseudonym of sorts, a nickname, a nom de plume.
Got it. Okay.
His real name's Tom Hurd.
Oh no.
Tom the Blowfish Hurd.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We love that guy.
Cool. Yeah.
We love Blowfish.
Absolute legend.
And we love you,
Harrie Hayes.
Hayes.
To sharks. Yes, we do.
Yeah, he plays metal. Cheers, Sean. I was just going to segue into a beautiful outro, but no, he does play metal to sharks. That's the thing that he does.
Sorry, yeah. I've got
listen to the Blowfish episode of the podcast,
going.
everyone listening at home, if you haven't already. It's bloody great. And you know what else is bloody great? Sean, I swear to God, if you interrupt me this time, I'm going to come over there and slap your bald head. You know what else is great? The life and career and works of Harrie Hayes, which he is going to tell us about now. Plug your stuff, Harrie.
I'm going to plug something that hasn't even been edited yet because podcasts live forever. I'm plugging Sole Heirs, the short film that we made. We filmed it. We don't have an editor yet. We don't even know whether it's going to be any good. We haven't even looked at the rushes, but I'm plugging it ahead of time because I think if you've got to put the right kind of energy out, haven't you, and hope for the best.
Absolutely.
So check out Sole Heirs at some point in the future in some form.
In selected theatres.
And follow me on Instagram at Harrie Hayes because you can only get jobs with lots of followers now, so I need more followers.
Oh, do you know what? We didn't even touch on the stand-up comedy even.
Don't need to. No, check and my gigs are up on my on Instagram as and when.
Right, yeah. So definitely follow Harrie,
yes.
And if you're in the area to go catch a stand-up comedy, absolutely do.
Which is mostly London. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. That's for now, and soon the world.
Soon the world, yeah.
Soon the world. Also check out Horrible Histories and Horrible Science because
absolutely check out Horrible Histories and Horrible
we
Science.
both have a vested interest in that doing well.
Yes, on iPlayer, series 1 of Horrible Science is all out. Series 2 is being made later this year. Loads of Horrible Histories still online. There is another Horrible Histories thing, but I don't know if I can say anything about it yet. So keep your eyes out for Horrible Histories in some form.
Just eyes on the skies, everyone.
Yeah.
Tantalizing there.
Tantalizing.
This has been a very good plug session because there's maybe stuff at some point.
Yeah, keep an eye out for things in the future.
It's very exciting and it's tantalizing as an idea. Thank you so much for coming on, Harrie. It has been a joy, as I knew it would be.
It's been so lovely. It's been so lovely chatting.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it has been hilarious. Oh. And
you have got to, Sean, if you can, voice record the response from your daughters when you say what Daddy's been up to today.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
What are your daughters' names?
Ellie and Evie.
Ellie and Evie. Okay.
Yes.
Shall I do an Elizabeth? I'll do a little Elizabeth, Ellie and Evie. Are you
Oh,
ready?
that'll be huge. Okay,
You ready?
I'm muting.
Oh, hello, Ellie and Evie. I hear you're big fans of Horrible Histories. Well, I'm a big fan of you. Keep watching, and maybe I'll see you soon. Who knows?
That was fantastic and magical. Thank you so much.
And also sets up a nice disappointment, because I may or may not see them soon. But there will be that. It's like similar to my plugs.
This is all conceptual.
All conceptual.
Yeah.
And check out Harrie Hayes' cameo at a certain point, because that you should get one.
Oh my gosh, I'd love that, but I would also, I would, yes. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't have access
Just
to
pure Elizabeth.
the costume and hair and makeup scenes.
Knockoff costume that I make. Really sad, potty nose and a sad wig. It's me, remember?
Please,
really hot.
remember.
Stay safe out there, everyone, and for fuck's sake, hydrate. Credits!
Thank you for listening to Shut Up and Answer the Question. I am Sean Antony at Sean Antony everywhere and Loudmouth Gaming on YouTube, and my co-host is Ethan Lawrence, Ethan D. Lawrence everywhere. If you want to follow us, we are Shut Up and Answer Pod on Instagram, Shut Up Pod on TikTok, and we now have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to Shut Up and Answer the Question. Oh, that's weird saying that. If you have a question you would like us to answer, send it to shutuppod@yahoo.com or join the legal team on our Discord. The music was by Eyes on Legs and the artwork was by Kitsune Kei. Thanks Podbean for hosting us. Catch you later.
And that's a show.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Brilliant.
That was great. That was really good.
Harrie,
So
I
fun.
said it on the show, saying it again now. Thank you so much for coming on, for giving up your time. It's so appreciated. You don't even know.
Oh, it's so nice. Thank you so much for asking me. And it's nice to have nice to have one with to chat with a bit of something, a little bit of, the question. It's a great setup is what I'm saying. It's really
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's really great.
we like our little podcast.
Yeah.